All right, we are wrapping up our little beach swim sesh here at Maho Beach. Got our buddy the pelican chilling with us, catching fish. So we saw an iguana, a pelican, a lizard so far today.
There's a turtle out there, but we couldn't swim before.
Yeah, I forgot my snorkel at home, which really sucks because this is like, this beach, Maho Beach, is known for like the best snorkeling in the world. Really regretting not bringing my snorkel, but again, this was a very last minute trip, so.
It's an excuse for next time.
Yeah, excuse to come back, and now we're getting ready to catch a cab back to the port.
This is Maho Bay Beach, one of our longest beach on the island. That's a beach that most of the locals use for picnics and parties. Right in front of the beach is a tree that pops out with a yellow flower. They call them Maho trees. That's why they adopted the name Maho Bay.
Back into town now. I think we're gonna make the shuttle at 3 o'clock. I'm not sure though. We're cutting it really close. We've got like 5 minutes, and we're still probably about 5 minutes away. Okay, so we barely made it for the, what's it called? Ferry? The ferry shuttle back to St. Thomas. We're leaving St. John's. It's the last we're gonna see of it.
I'm gonna miss it.
I know. It's so beautiful.
It is not the last we'll see of it.
Not the last we'll see of it, but the last we'll see of it on this trip in 2016. I don't think I'm gonna be back this year, but St. John, it's been fun. On the boat, headed back to St. Thomas. Eric found a point. Alright, change of plans. We were going to rent a paddleboard or a sailboat from right down here and sail out onto this bay right here, but it's closed already for the day. So we went ahead and filled out our waivers and all our forms and stuff like that. We're just chilling in this cabana, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna wake up first thing in the morning at like 8 a.m. We're gonna go sailing or paddleboarding out onto the bay before we hop on the jet to go home. Met a local who works here who was helping us fill out the forms and everything, and she told us a dope spot to go to in Red Hook. And so we're gonna go check that out for dinner, see what the Nightlife has to offer in St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands. Alright, so we just got up here to the Island Time pub. Really cool. Check this place out. There's one of these in Louisville. I had no idea that they were like a worldwide chain. We just got up here to Duffy's Love Shack. This was also recommended to us by locals. It is literally like a parking lot, from what I'm told.
It's positioned in the middle of a parking lot, and it is a shack. It serves alcohol that evolved into one of the world famous best nightlife spots.
This is it. It's kind of dead right now because we're not here like in the height of the season. We're kind of here in the off season, but cool place. We're in another taxi cab. Oh, pseudo taxi. Weird taxis here.
They're kind of like in Thailand, where it's like almost rickshaw-like, where it's just completely open. You know, it's a taxi, but it's purposely made for like groups of 12 or more.
Yeah, perfect to fall out of.
Perfect if you've been drinking.
That's another thing that I haven't told you guys yet. Apparently drinking and driving is legal here. Like you can just openly drink and drive. You can't do that in the US. And also marijuana is decriminalized here. A lot of drugs like mushrooms are decriminalized here too. The nightlife seemed pretty cool, but definitely like a little bit reduced because of the season that we're in right now. I love coming to islands in the off season because it's less crowded. But you know, it's cool. You like going to local spots, you get a bunch of like tips from people who have, and it's interesting because everybody has like the exact same story of how they came down here almost. Like there's just underlying themes that run throughout everyone's story. Most everyone you talk to worked a crappy 9-to-5 job in the US and just got fed up one day and said, you know what, I want to move to an island. And then just moved down here. And the vast majority of people like don't even come here first before moving down here. They just do it on a whim, which is awesome to me. This entire trip has been about being spontaneous. We booked this trip completely last minute and just decided to come here, like literally make the decision in less than like 6 hours. Yeah, it's just cool, like spontaneity. Good, welcome back to another day. I'm here in beautiful St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. We're getting ready to get a paddle board or a kayak or something, sail out onto this bay here. Getting ready to hop on a jet in just a little bit, but we're gonna make the most and maximize the time that we have here. I'm gonna try and get some footage of this, but I don't have a GoPro or anything, so I'm not bringing a camera on board with me. See you guys in a little bit. Peace. Failed miserably at the stand-up paddle boarding. I do kayaking now. Alright, we were done kayaking. That was super fun. Paddle boarding did not go that well. A lot harder than it looks. Had fun on the kayak though, now about to catch a quick swim, then head back up to the room, shoot a quick episode of How to Magic here on the beach before we leave, then we're gonna hop on a jet and head home. Next up on the agenda is to finish shooting this How to Magic video, and then we're gonna go get some food at a local diner, get souvenirs and stuff,
Cameras all over the place.
Okay, just got back to the room, finished up shooting how-to magic intros. We're gonna shoot a couple more in the city. Gonna go grab lunch on our way to the airport. Wrapping up here in the room, just giving it a good once-over. That is where you walk around, make sure you aren't leaving anything behind, you know. Standard ritual when you leave a hotel. Right, leaving our room, getting on a golf cart, headed up to the front of the hotel, getting in a taxi, and leaving this resort. We are getting ready to leave the lobby of this beautiful hotel. Just checked out. It's always sad to leave. Okay, so we wrapped up lunch, wrapped up shooting the how-to magic video. Now we're on our way to the airport. We're in another weird taxi. Arriving to St. Thomas Airport, getting ready to fly back to Atlanta and then back home to Kentucky. It has been a whirlwind, absolutely just fantastic trip. We did everything we set out to do here, accomplished everything we wanted to do, hit every stop, every goal that we wanted to. It was
crossed every check off the list.
Yeah, just crossed everything off the list. It was a great trip. So happy we did it. Super spontaneous, just, you know, last minute thing. And I would totally do it again in a heartbeat. And I probably will. Boarding the plane, leaving St. Thomas, headed to Atlanta. Alright, getting off the plane in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, we've boarded the flight in Atlanta, getting ready to head back to Louisville.
Saddest leg of our time.
Sorry, no, you're okay.
We left this morning, it was 90 degrees. It's currently 50.
Oh, the sun shines bright.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, apparently not.
I snap?
What is about this flight that knocks me out every time?
Something about Louisville to Atlanta.
Louisville to Atlanta, or Atlanta to Louisville, I'm out.
All right, we are the last ones off the plane here in Louisville. Just got back to the truck, or car, whatever it is, I don't know. About to head back to the condo now. Whew, that was a good flight actually. All right, it got a little bit wild and crazy last night and I forgot to cut the vlog off. So that being said, I'm gonna cut it off right here and start a new one. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you made it all the way to the end of this vlog. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember that anything is possible as long as you stay positive, work hard, and laugh at life. Love you guys.